Hi everyone! I want to say thank you for your patience. I know that there's no sound on the pollinator video today. Yikes! Okay, so I'm making a new one and I'll get this out to you as soon as I can. Okay, so today we're learning about bees. And you could probably tell that from looking at the newsletter and that there are videos and there's even a book to read. So we're going to learn all about bees. And what we're doing is we're making a special book, and it's called a tab book. So you'll see that you can print these out. These are the pages you can print out. And then on each of these pages, see how there's a little dotted line there? Can you see that? Yeah. You're going to want to cut the pages out. Okay? So you can go ahead and on the cover, you can write your name. So Pollinators by Becky. And I did that on my cover. Let me see where my cover is. Here's my cover. Okay, Pollinators by Becky. And then today we're going to work on the bee page of the book. So I want you to watch the videos and listen to the book. The book is really cool about bees. And while you're watching those videos in the book, I want you to jot down. Remember, jotting means just quickly write or draw pictures of the facts that are interesting to you. Okay, so you're going to want to think about which of those facts are really interesting, which stands out, what do you think is really important, and I want you to just jot them down on your whiteboard or on a piece of paper. So some of the ones that I thought were really cool is that they have 5 eyes, 6 legs. The worker bees are female. That reminds me of ants, doesn't it? Bees see all the colors except red. They gather pollen and nectar, and they have like a little sac in their leg to store pollen in. That's cool. That they communicate with a dance. Their wings flap 11,000 times per minute. And I was really interested in how they communicate with the dance, and I researched that a little bit more than what was in the videos in the newsletter. And I learned that the dance that they use to communicate is really complicated, that they wiggle their bodies in a particular way, and depending on the way that they're facing and all sorts of things, the angles, it tells the other bees what direction to go find food. It's amazing. So they have a way of pointing their bodies in a particular direction and kind of wiggling their body, and it signals to the other bees there's food in that direction. Amazing. So in those videos, you'll find lots of information about bees. And so you should watch that. See what you can learn about bees because they're so incredible. And then I want you to pick one of your pages. It doesn't really matter which one because we'll end up doing 3 pages for this book. We're going to learn, and you can tell on this cover, we'll learn about bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds. We'll do one each day. So you can pick any page that you want. So this is a tab book. So it has these little tabs up at the top. And on each one of those tabs, you're going to put a label, and that helps you know what information will be on that page. So I wrote bees, and I drew a picture of a bee up there. Okay, and then I'm going to pick one of my interesting facts to write here. I did bees communicate with a special dance. And then I drew a picture, isn't it cute, of my bees dancing with their special dance. Okay? So you can pick any fact that you want. It doesn't have to be the same as my fact. Whatever fact stands out to you and is interesting to you is the fact that you should pick. Now I'm going to show you, eventually, we will put our books together like this. And on each of the pages, you'll have one of the pollinators that we're learning about. Bees, hummingbirds, and butterflies. Okay, so for today, you're going to work on the bee page. So watch those videos in the book, learn all about bees. While you're watching it, what I did was I'd watch a little bit, pause my video, and jot down the important information or just draw a real quick picture. Remember, they don't have to be neat, they don't have to be fancy, just jot down the information, okay? And then start up your video again, keep going. When you finish, at the end, pick one fact that was really interesting to put on your book page. Okay, you can do it. Okay, pollinators, have fun with this project. Did I call you pollinators? Are you a pollinator? I don't know. Maybe you go. So actually, sometimes humans do have to help pollinate plants. They go. You sometimes, like in a garden, some squash or something, you might have trouble that they're not producing fruit, which means that the pollinators, like natural pollinators, like bees or beetles or hummingbirds, aren't getting there to actually pollinate the flowers for you. So you have to do it yourself. You can use kind of like a Q-tip or something, and you get a little pollen from here, and you bring it to another flower and put it in. You do the work of a pollinator. Yeah, I meant to call you botanist though, but it's true that sometimes humans help out with pollination. Okay, botanists, go ahead and learn all about bees today. Enjoy, they are amazing, and I think you'll find the information pretty interesting. Have fun.